Hey everyone, Stephanie with AmericanMuscle.com, and I'm going to be taking a closer look at the SR Performance 75mm Throttle Body, available for your 86 to 93 5-liter Mustang. SR Performance is a name that every Mustang owner should be aware of by now, thanks in part to their wide selection of performance and suspension components that won't break the bank. The SR Performance 75mm Throttle Body is a great bolt-on for the 5 liters that are heavily modified or that have forced induction, and it pairs great with an aftermarket intake and EGR spacer. On the other hand, if you have a lightly modified or even stock 5-liter Fox body, then I would recommend going with SR Performance's 70mm option instead. And this is because in order to justify the use of the 75mm throttle body, you really need to be pushing a lot of air. And if you aren't pushing enough to justify the use of the 75mm, then you're just going to end up hurting performance instead of helping it. And if you aren't sure which option to go with, you can always reach out to a Mustang expert and they'd be more than happy to talk with you about your setup and guide you in the right direction. Taking a closer look at the throttle body, you'll see that it's made from a 356 grade cast aluminum, which gives it a smooth, almost polished type of finish. The throttle body does not require a tune, but we do recommend running one with it just to make sure that you get the most out of your mods, especially if you're going to be pairing this with an aftermarket intake manifold setup and EGR spacer. A lot of our customers have told us that they noticed a big difference after installing the throttle body, and if you don't want to take my word for it, then you can always read up on some of the customer reviews on the product page. And while you're there, feel free to check out some customer submitted images of the throttle body installed on customer cars. Included in the box, you'll find all the necessary hardware and gaskets needed to get the throttle body installed. The install itself is really straightforward and should only take you about an hour. You will need to transfer over your stock TPS, or throttle position sensor, and your idle air control valve to your new SR Performance throttle body. But that's only about 2 bolts and 2 screws, so that's also really straightforward. After that, all you have to do is attach your throttle cable and you should be good to go. I know I mentioned it earlier, but if I haven't answered all of your questions about the throttle body or the install, I always encourage you to reach out to a Mustang expert. They're always standing by, ready to talk shop, and they'd be more than happy to help you out. So if you're looking for an upgraded throttle body to handle the larger amount of air that your Fox body's 5-liter is pushing, then you're definitely going to want to check out the SR Performance 75mm Throttle Body, available right here at AmericanMuscle.com.